everyone. This is Dr. Annie Stephen, Head, Department of Professional Accounting and Finance, Christu Jayanti University. In today's session, we are going to dwell on a very important topic that impacts our lives very significantly, and that is income tax. We all know that income is categorized into 5 heads, and they are income from salaries, income from house property, from business or profession, capital gains, and income from other sources. This sounds very simple, right? Let's look at a few scenarios. Let's meet Tucker, a beautiful looking golden retriever who earns more than rupees 8 crore per year from social media. It has close to 25 million followers across social media, 11.1 million followers on TikTok, 5.1 million on YouTube, and 3.4 million on Instagram. This is one side of the story. The question is whether income earned by this canine is taxable. The answer is yes, because it does not matter who is earning the income. If there is income, tax comes to play. Income, in this case, will be taxable in the hands of the pet owner. Let's look at another scenario. Let's say a person digs his backyard and discovers gold and money, and he chooses to keep it with him. Is this taxable? There is no documentary evidence, there is no proof of ownership or inheritance. However, such gold is treated as unexplained money. It does not matter whether the income was earned by effort or found accidentally or received as a windfall. Such incomes are taxable under Section 69 of the Income Tax Act as unexplained money. Let us look at another scenario. Do you think beggars pay tax? How do you answer this question? Let's look at how income tax looks at it. Income tax does not look at your social status. It asks only 2 questions. Is there income, or is it more than the basic exemption limit? Let's have a glimpse into the life of a very popular beggar, Bharat Jain. He is known to be the richest beggar, and he's been begging for over 4 decades, has amassed a fortune of 7.5 crores. He owns 2 flats in Mumbai, somewhere worth 1.4 crores. And he also has 2 shops from which he gets some rental income. The question is he liable to pay income tax? Look at it this way. If income earned exceeds a basic tax exemption limit, income from begging will be taxable too. Have you ever wondered if compensation received by a person is income, which is taxable under the Income Tax Act? Let's look at a popular case somewhere in the year 2018, wherein a Bollywood actress, she had entered into a celebrity endorsement with Coca-Cola India, and the worth of the endorsement was 1.5 crores. The contract was terminated prematurely as she claimed harassment by an employee of the company. As part of the settlement with Coca-Cola, she received 1.45 crores, out of which 50 lakhs she claimed as taxable income, and the remaining 95 lakh she treated as income, since she did not treat it as income as it was just compensation received, injuries caused. Now, the income tax tribunal held that the 95 lakh which she received as compensation was not taxable as income. The rationale was this, that the amount that was paid as compensation was for allegations of harassment and premature termination of contract and not for services rendered, and thus it was not income in the statutory sense. But let me ask you one question. Are all compensations not taxable? The nature of compensation decides taxability, not the word compensation. Compensation is not taxable when it involves mental agony or emotional distress or loss of reputation, injury, etc. Let's look at another interesting scenario. Are winnings taxable? Let's take a scenario here. The young Indian chess grandmaster Gukesh Domaraju, he had won the 2024 World Chess Championships. The International Chess Federation awarded him 11.45 crores as prize money. Now, is this prize money taxable? Section 10, subsection 17 of the income tax provides exemptions only if awards are given by central, state government or approved bodies. As this particular prize money is received from a private body, this chess player will have to pay tax on his prize money as tax under section 194B of the Income Tax Act. How about a minor? If a minor receives any income, whether he or she is liable to pay tax. Let's look at a case of a student Chaya in the 8th grade from Presidency School, Bangalore. She had participated in a spell bee competition. She won a cash prize of rupees 1 lakh, and she also had all expense paid trip to Disneyland for her and also her parents. Now, she stood out from over 2 lakh participants across 500 plus schools and in 30 plus cities. So, this is one side of the story. The point is whether prize money that she received is treated as income and is it taxable? It is definitely income and is taxable as income from other sources under section 56 of the Income Tax Act. However, she's a minor, so income gets clubbed with the parents' income. Another famous case is that of Abhinav Bindra. He's an Olympic gold medalist shooter. He received several awards and prizes for his achievements. Initially, tax authorities tried to treat them as taxable income, but the tribunal held that these awards were capital in nature and therefore not taxable because they weren't earned as professional or business income. The key takeaway is that private contest winnings like chess or spell bee competitions are generally taxable. Government approved awards or prestigious prizes for achievements in public interest, such as in sports or arts, can be exempt, as seen in Bindra's case. The prize money was not taxable because it was a reward for personal achievement but in public interest, not earned through a profession or business. So, Section 1017A of the Income Tax Act, which allows government approved awards for achievements in sports, arts, or public services to be exempt. Let's look at another scenario. Few days ago, we came across this news that Kannada actor Ranya Rao was arrested on March 3rd, 2025 at the airport. Custom officials found 14.2 kilograms of pure gold worth over 12.5 crore rupees hidden around her waist, her legs, and even inside her shoes and pockets. It was a massive smuggling network with a Hawala operator Sahil Jain. He has moved 50 kilograms of smuggled gold worth around 40 crore rupees. Authorities even seized about 2.67 crore rupees in unaccounted cash. The question is whether income from such smuggling business is taxable income. Even though this money came from illegal activities, Indian tax law still treats it as taxable income. It is taxed under sections 28 or 56 or 68 and 69, which allows authorities to tax profits from illegal businesses or unexplained income. And finally, another thought-provoking case. We all know Jayalalitha, the iconic former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, right? Well, even after she passed away in the year 2016, she was still making headlines, and this time because of income and wealth tax issues. What does it mean? Is she even being tried after her death? The Income Tax Department claimed she had big unpaid dues, over 10 crore in wealth tax and several crores in income tax from earlier years. They even attached her famous Poets Garden house and other assets to recover the money. Here's where it gets interesting. Since Jayalalitha had passed away, the tax department couldn't just continue proceedings in her name, as she is no more, and involved her legal heirs. This has one message. This means that an individual can be assessed to tax even after his or her death. The big takeaway is that taxes do not die with you. Whether it's money earned before death or arrears coming after, income will not escape assessment. So, this is all we have for you today. Let us revise. What we discussed was income earned by a pet influencer may be liable to tax. Income found accidentally, casually could also invite tax. Compensations received will be taxable as income subject to certain conditions. Prize money is taxable. Income earned by a beggar or income earned by a kachori seller, samosa seller could be taxable. A person could be liable to tax even after his or her death. Of course, the liability may fall on the legal heirs. So that's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you and have a good day.